alongside Draymond Green and Kevon Looney playing the 5 spot center for the Warriors. Meanwhile, for the Houston Rockets, they have 37, that's right, 37 different day for Golden State. And they would move into 9th spot in the Western Conference. They own the tiebreaker against the San Antonio Spurs. Golden State, though, coming off a loss against Minnesota in their last meeting, a game in which they came out and started that game poorly. Underway, it's Draymond Green running the show. Green with the left hand off glass. Junior up court. 50 points on Thursday night in that game against Milwaukee. Here's Christian Wood, little pick and pop action. Olynyk couldn't get the rebound. That's going to be a lose. Sympathize with the tumult that he has had to deal with in his first year on the sidelines, a year in which they lost Harden and Westbrook before he even took to the court. Early in the season anyway. Here's Olynyk out front. Tate trying to post up Curry. Wood swings it around to Porter Jr. And he begins this game the way he ended the last one Thursday night, Doris.
That's his 100th career 3. That is a sweet-looking stroke. And on the defensive end, the initial assignment of Steph, we wouldn't mind if he puts up a 50-piece tonight, Mark Jones.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Big assignment for him with Steph Curry, his counterpart tonight. Here's Tate, who as an undrafted rookie ranks amongst the leaders in the league. Porter Jr. got Bazemore up in the air a little bit strong, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Again,
experience in the NBA to me has been rock solid. His play has belied his years.
Well traveled in the early part of his career. Wiggins front rims that jumper. He got off to a great start in his first game against his former team in Minneapolis since becoming a Warrior. Man, Tate.
The team is down so many guys, Mark. He has had to actually play the role of lead ball handler at times as Steph gets his first one to go. And so, like, in the path of Stephen Silas, really something else.
Doris, the good news for the Rockets, they've got all of 9 available.
2 perimeter players and 7 guys that go at either the 4 or 5. So not only down talent in terms of shooting productivity, but just a really weird dynamic in terms of what you've got available.
Doris, I think he was only half joking when he asked if you could run point tonight. Out of bounds off of the Houston Rockets. It'll be with Golden State. Here's Bazemore on the wing, back out to Curry. Drives it against Olynyk. And the pass never made it. Tate with good rotation behind. Quickly up court. Side pocket 3, a little bit strong by Brooks. Shot clock reset to 14. Armani Brooks out of the University of Houston played his collegiate basketball nearby. Olynyk couldn't make the catch in traffic, out of bounds.
He's right there.
A function of his youth as Andrew Wiggins knocks down the Warriors' second 3-pointer. Andrew Wiggins averaging almost 18 points per game, a career high across the board for him, and right now taking on Porter Jr. defensively. Wood from the free throw line. And rebounded by Bazemore. Looney kicks it out to Draymond Green for 3. And rebounded by Olynyk.
If you're Houston, you've got to do a couple things. Number 1, get back in transition. Number 2, guard the 3-point line, right? You've got the team that takes a high number in the league and attempts from beyond the arc.
Inside to Green, working against Christian Wood. Here's Wiggins. Nice dime inside. Looney had it blocked, but he was fouled underneath. One of the assistant coaches on staff with Coach Silas. A little bit of familiarity. Had a successful year down there in a steadily improving professional league in Australia. Porter Jr. left it on the front rim. Curry quickly ahead, and Steph turns it over again. Tate to the corner. Olynyk with the sidestep 3. Brooks inside, whistle, and a foul going to go against Golden State. It was interesting, Doris, in the wake of that win against Milwaukee on Thursday night. You could tell that the chemistry and the spirit of this Rockets team, despite their record, is very high, much like the
Sure. And earlier this year, we had the Sixers versus Golden State. Doc Rivers was talking about the transformation of Steph Curry's body. And when you look at his shoulders, and Draymond Green was talking to us about this year, the weight room work, does that help there?
unlimited range as he pulled from about 35 that time. Brooks from deep. And Armani Brooks for energy and productivity early in this game. Kerr was very disappointed in that loss, Doris, in Minneapolis.
They got absolutely waxed on the boards. Rebounding's been an issue all year because they're undersized. And you see
offensively to Houston.
He really has, Mark. He's been so productive. He's a skilled big. You know, you think of him as a pick and pop shooter, but he's a very good passer as well.
Toscano Anderson gives it to Steph. Bazemore with the baseline three rebound. Porter Jr. 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Wood. Try to post up Olynyk. He got it over Mulder. Count it!